Hello, everyone. J-Dev of the J-Dev Entertainment Network has returned once again to give you exactly what you want, which, of course, would be more of me, and that's really all you need. Giving you guys and gals another UFC predictions video, specifically going to be giving my predictions on the upcoming UFC 246 event live on the ESPN Plus app, starting at 9 p.m. Central Time this coming Saturday night. But before I do that, if you're a fan of UFC, make sure you hit that sub button to be a subscriber to this channel. Click on the bell for notifications and alerts. Share the video, favorite the video. Leave me a comment talking about what you want to see in the UFC, your favorite fighters, favorite fights, fights of your candidates, anything you want to talk about, predictions for this particular fight card. And go ahead and like the video to show your support. That really helps out the channel. So UFC 246 this coming Saturday night. Just going to give a few predictions here. First, starting on the main card, that's all I'm going to be talking about is the main card. We have the one and only Anthony Pettis versus Diego Ferreira. I don't know much about Diego. In fact, I don't even know what his last name is. Maybe I've seen him fight, but I don't think I have. Anthony Pettis, in my opinion, is past his prime. Diego's only lost 2 fights. I'm actually going to go with Diego, and that's a bad prediction because I don't know anything about the guy, but I just think Pettis is like on the decline and he should be in Bellator or another promotion. Next up, we have Claudia Gadelha versus Alexa Garazio. I think this is going to be a really good fight. I really do. And somehow, some way, I think Claudia Gadelha is going to win the fight, although it could really go either way. Next up in the heavyweight division, we have Maurice Green, who I'm not sure if I've seen him fight before, versus Alexei Olenek, the king of the Ezekiel choke. This could go, you know what? I'm going to go with Alexei Olenek on this one. I just think he's going to get that choke on and win the fight. I could be wrong, but my bad. I don't know much about Maurice Green at this point. And this is supposed to be the co-main event of the evening, and I think this is more of a opener to me. I think Claudia Gadelha versus Alexa Garazio should be the co-main event, but Holly Holm versus Raquel Pennington, I'm not really sure who's going to win that fight, honestly. Holly Holm, to me, she wins a fight and then loses a couple fights. I don't know why she's getting these big fights still. Honestly, I think Holly Holm should be on her way out. I'm going to go with Raquel Pennington on this one just because I haven't really been overall impressed with Holly Holm other than her fight against Ronda Rousey. She did okay against Cyborg, but I don't know. I think Raquel Pennington's hungry. She needs a victory, and I think she's going to take this fight. But again, this is pretty even. And of course, the main event of the evening, Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus the returning monster known as the Notorious Conor McGregor. I don't really like McGregor all that much. I think he's good for entertainment value, and he belongs in the WWE just like Colby Covington. With that said, this fight is going to be taking place at 170, which should give Cerrone an advantage because he doesn't have to cut any weight. And McGregor's actually, according to what he said Friday, he's actually underweight right now, like a little over 160. So I think Cerrone has more ways to win this fight. It seems like all Conor really has is his left hand. So if this fight goes past the first round, I think a distinct advantage would go to Cowboy Cerrone, especially with it being a 5-round fight. So I'm picking with my heart here, but I just think I don't see how he would let Conor McGregor land a left hand. So I'm going to go with Donald Cerrone on this one. I think Cowboy's going to win this fight. That way we don't have to see a potential matchup between Conor and Khabib or Conor and Tony Ferguson because I don't think he deserves that fight. I think Justin Gaethje should be the next in line for a title shot. Whomever will win between Khabib and Tony Ferguson on April 18th or something like that? Sometime in April when they fight. But I'm going to go with Cowboy on this one. I just feel like he has more ways to win the fight. It's at 170 instead of 155. And I just don't see Conor being able to land a left hand. But I think Cowboy's going to utilize his kicks and his wrestling in this fight to start to wear down Conor. But, Conor can surprise us all. We'll see what Conor has left in the tank. And he's not active enough. He's barely fought in the last, 3 years. So, going to go with Cerrone. Again, I could be wrong, and if Conor wins the fight, I'm going to be a little upset with myself. But those are my predictions. So make sure you leave yours. Tell me, who you think is going to win the fights. Give me upcoming fights that you want to see, upcoming events that you're really excited about. Anything you want to, make sure you leave them in the comment section. I'll respond to every comment at this time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And, of course, JW will be back again soon with another. Peace.